I had a intense year. This morning I sent a text message. I had anxiety.
Why is that?
I haven't talked about this yet, but...
It is important in times like these to have a distraction. And that's why I want to personally extend my gratitude to Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively.
Blake Lively is facing yet more drama, this time with her co-star Anna Kendrick, which she's already done before, but of course is facing again.
Hollywood thrives on spectacle, but few scandals have gripped the industry like the explosive feud between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. What began as a celebrated collaboration on It Ends With Us has unraveled into a courtroom battle filled with accusations of harassment, defamation, and betrayal. Baldoni's tearful new interview has reignited public debate, while Lively's silence fuels speculation. As lawsuits pile up and careers hang in the balance, even past tensions, like Lively's rumoured feud with Anna Kendrick during their A Simple Favour days, are being revisited. With a trial looming, the question remains: who will emerge unscathed and who will be left in ruins?
Blake Lively is facing yet more drama, this time with her co-star Anna Kendrick, which she's already done before, but of course is facing again. I am Andy Signor. I'm here with It's Kim. We're going to go through part 3 of our, hopefully get through it, the rest of the complaint. But before we do that, I wanted to do a quick recap. Kim is here to react as well. It's funny, there was like, let Kim talk. When I do these recaps, I'm talking quickly and spitting it all out. Watch the full replay if you want to see Kim talk, or better yet, how about you subscribe to Kim over on her channel?
Justin Baldoni, known for his role in Jane the Virgin and his work as a director, has found himself at the center of Hollywood's latest controversy. In a recent interview for the Gents Talk podcast, Baldoni became visibly emotional while reflecting on his struggles over the past year.
I had a intense year. This morning I sent a text message. I had anxiety.
Why is that?
I haven't talked about this yet, but...
The teaser clip, which has since gone viral, shows the actor wiping away tears and admitting to experiencing anxiety due to the ongoing legal battles with Blake Lively. This interview marks his first public statement since the high-profile dispute began, drawing significant attention from both media outlets and fans.
Ever since the release last summer of her box office hit, It Ends With Us, Blake Lively has been dominating the gossip columns, as a reported rift with her co-star Justin Baldoni became increasingly public. Rumours and allegations followed, from sexual harassment and smear campaigns to bullying and creative sabotage. But rival lawsuits filed by the pair in recent weeks have fanned the flames, shedding new light on the covert warfare of celebrity PR in the process.
The conflict between Baldoni and Lively erupted during the production of It Ends With Us, a film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. Initially, the movie was highly anticipated, with Lively and Baldoni set to star in and produce the project. However, tensions surfaced on set, leading to allegations that have since turned into a full-fledged legal war. In December 2024, Lively filed a lawsuit against Baldoni, accusing him of sexual harassment and orchestrating a smear campaign to damage her reputation. She claimed that Baldoni made inappropriate comments, disregarded boundaries, and engaged in behavior that made her uncomfortable throughout filming.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan. Wait till you see this lawsuit. It's all going to be based on evidence. It's not going to be just a lawsuit. It's going to be the kind of lawsuit that is full of evidence, admissions, documents, which prove exactly what she did and how she bullied her way through the process to take over the movie and used her PR people to try and destroy Justin. There's a number of different defendants here. Stephanie Jones will be all over this complaint. That is the PR agent who was supposed to be working for Justin Baldoni. Leslie Sloan, who's another PR agent who will be part of this lawsuit. That was Blake Lively's. Blake Lively will be sued, and we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also. Ryan Reynolds, for sure.
Baldoni, however, has denied all allegations, countering Lively's claims with a lawsuit of his own. He has accused Lively of defamation, civil extortion, and invasion of privacy, alleging that she and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, attempted to manipulate the production and falsely accused him to seize creative control. His legal team has since released text messages and behind-the-scenes footage to support his case, arguing that his interactions with Lively were misinterpreted. The battle has divided Hollywood, with both stars receiving support from different corners of the industry.
No wonder Justin Baldoni filed a $400 million lawsuit against Blake Lively, but he's already prepared to clear up 3 rumors. Number 1, he recorded videos in advance. Blake claimed that Justin sexually harassed her during the dance scene filming. She seemed to think no one would know the truth because the camera wasn't recording audio during the filming. However, Justin released 3 unedited behind-the-scenes videos. The videos showed that his relationship with Blake wasn't tense. They even chatted about each other's families. This led to Blake being questioned by public opinion, as she had continuously accused Justin of being rude. Number 2, he anticipated Ryan Reynolds' reaction. After the videos were released, Ryan and his legal team immediately made shocking legal requests. They not only requested a restraining order, but also wanted the court to prohibit Justin from speaking further. Although Ryan called the videos Justin's PR move, most fans believed he was afraid Justin would continue releasing evidence. Number 3, he revealed the harm he had suffered. Justin has already lost 3 jobs.
Despite the controversy, the film was a commercial success, grossing over $350 million at the box office. However, the promotional tour was marked by obvious tension, with Lively and Baldoni avoiding joint appearances and carefully curated PR responses. The media frenzy surrounding their feud overshadowed the film's release, with social media debates dominating legal experts speculating the potential outcomes of the lawsuits.
They're shamelessly promoting their products, and that was one of the things that came out when It Ends With Us premiered. And one of the issues that people had with Blake was she was not treating the movie with the respect that it deserved. This is a domestic violence movie, and she was telling everybody, hey girls, get your florals and come to the premiere, and we're just going to have this really good time. And then she was promoting her hair care products and whatever else that she could, and it was just like, and that's why to me it was very astonishing that Colleen Hoover picked her side right away, because I was very astonished that a subject that she had written about, a very sensitive topic, was being treated with like it was a rom-com.
Meanwhile, Baldoni's emotional interview has reignited the public's interest in the case. His visible distress has led to mixed reactions, some sympathizing with his plight, while others remain skeptical of his claims.
I defend Justin Baldoni in this lawsuit with Blake Lively because I think she's horrible and she's made up this whole thing because she tried to steal his movie. But he is the most overly feminized man I've had to endure in recent history. Everything he says is self-flagellating over the fact that he's a man, but he's, to me, is sort of the embodiment of what happens when you totally emasculate a man. And then she continued, she took that stiletto and stuck it in his heart when he was down there self-flagellating, being so sorry for anything having to do with his testosterone. And so that's what happens to you, right? You run into somebody who seems like a witch who will take advantage of you and hurt you until finally even that kind of a guy rises up. Now, he didn't do it himself exactly. He hired a badass named Brian Friedman. And he has badass women like me defending him. Mm-hmm. But slowly but surely, I think the male class is learning down on the floor, squirming and apologizing for being a man is not the way.
The legal case has undoubtedly taken a toll on both parties, and with a trial set for March 2026, the dispute is far from over. Both sides have been warned to limit public statements to avoid jury bias, but with ongoing leaks and media speculation, maintaining silence seems increasingly difficult.
CBS and Dick Clark Productions reportedly shut her out of the Golden Globes earlier this year, refusing her request to present a major award. According to insiders, the response was blunt: she's not welcome here. Now it seems like Amazon is the next bridge Blake is burning.
At the same time, Blake Lively is facing additional challenges. Her latest film, Another Simple Favor, a sequel to the 2018 hit A Simple Favor, is set to premiere at the South by Southwest SXSW Festival in March 2025. While the film's release should have been a moment of triumph, reports suggest that behind-the-scenes tension with co-star Anna Kendrick has complicated its promotion.
Lively's been in hot water because of her feud with Justin Baldoni, but what if I told you that she's got some feuds out here that are even more intense than what's going on with Justin? We're gonna be talking about Leighton Meester and Anna Kendrick. These two women have had the unfortunate opportunity to work with Blake Lively in the past, and it's been messy. Despite Blake's reputation as a supportive friend to her longtime BFF Taylor Swift and a loving mother to 4 kids, the LA native is under fire for seemingly feuding with a large number of her co-stars over the years.
Insiders claim that Kendrick is furious with Lively's reluctance to publicly support the project, especially amid her ongoing legal troubles.
Yes, you guys, it is possible somehow, someway for this whole It Ends With Us situation to have really just gotten another conversation about Blake Lively started. And maybe this is going to be one of those stories that we hear about later that was planted in the press by Justin's crisis PR team to make him look better, but all I know is Blake is not looking too good right now, and even if the things being said are not true, there are things that continue to come out about her in the press almost daily. Basically, this new drama has to do with a movie Blake did in 2018 called A Simple Favor. She acted alongside Anna Kendrick, and the film did so well they've been given a sequel. And recently, there's been some online chatter about it. As we know, Blake and Justin have been in the headlines a ton over the last few weeks for their heated legal battle. Blake has accused Justin of harassment and claims he orchestrated a smear campaign against her. These allegations have caused a media frenzy, with rumors swirling that Blake's refusal to promote A Simple Favor 2 amid the drama led to Amazon shelving the highly anticipated sequel. On Twitter, one user shared, "Breaking, Amazon shelves A Simple Favor 2 indefinitely." Despite glowing test screenings, Blake Lively's refusal to promote amid her messy legal battle with Justin Baldoni and growing tensions with Anna Kendrick have derailed the sequel. Anna is furious, Paul Feig is disappointed, Hollywood is in shock. This isn't just a movie, it's an implosion.
Rumors of a feud between Lively and Kendrick date back to the original film, with speculation that the two actresses clashed over screen time and promotional duties. While both have dismissed these claims in the past, recent reports suggest that their relationship remains strained.
Although Anna may have been joking, it didn't seem like it when they had another interview with BuzzFeed. In that interview, they spoke about a call time change that left Anna waiting an hour for Blake to arrive, and Anna said, "That was the day I decided I hated you. We were all talking trash about you." And she repeated something similar to her face again while they were on a press tour.
According to sources close to the production, Kendrick and director Paul Feig have taken on most of the promotional efforts, while Lively has remained noticeably absent. Kendrick, who has been vocal about her dedication to the film, is reportedly frustrated that Lively's legal drama is overshadowing the sequel's release.
A few times through Ryan on that film.
Got it.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Yeah. We got the body language experts analyzing this right now. See?
Don't touch me. It was neck and neck, pitch perfect.
If
into
I
the woods.
last
Last
to open my chair alone, she wouldn't have a career. So
the sacrifices she's made for me.
I really have.
2 of us. That's right.
So
Jealous?
I can't be a Disney princess ever.
Oh, Muffin, it's so hard being you.
Lord of the Rings, I think you're a little more hardcore in that realm, right? Lord of the Rings.
I don't know Lord of the Rings, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Nothing to apologize for.
She wins.
Star Wars?
Wait, but by the way, you've been like, oh, I think you're the bigger Potter fan. I think you're the bigger Disney fan. I think you're the bigger. So, like, what? What about me over here?
You can present your own.
Don't fight. Because I'm the best at everything.
So offended.
What's your Jeopardy
okay,
category?
Fine. I'll just sing a quick Cinderella song.
Let's look at these comments, because that was another hard watch. This person writes, "The way Blake always takes up an interview couch says a lot." Another person wrote, "Anna put her in her place and I love it." Another person commented, "Blake's face after Anna said, 'Little did I know.'" Another person added, "The stories Anna could tell if she given the chance." Another person adds that sarcasm comes from a lot of honesty in a joking way. Another person added, "The signs were all there." Another person questioned Blake's sitting, asking, "Does Blake Lively sit like this in every interview?" Another person adds, "This is painful." Neither Anna or Blake have ever commented on the animosity between them, but their co-star Henry Golding denied the rumors, saying, "There's definitely no friction that I notice."
Despite the rumors, representatives for both actresses have denied any ongoing feud, insisting that the two maintain a professional relationship.
According to insiders, Anna was hesitant to return for A Simple Favor 2. Quote, something told her not to do it. But the director of this movie was adamant that they could make it work. From day one, old tensions resurfaced. On-set sources described the environment as increasingly toxic. Blake and Anna reportedly had to be kept apart to avoid any direct conflict, and the tension during production in Italy was said to be palpable. Quote, Anna thought Blake would come onto this project with a fresh start, but it was just more of the same. The film wrapped in April 2024, but things took a turn for the worse. Blake's refusal to promote the film, rumored to stem from her ongoing legal battle with Justin Baldoni. And if you're not going to have the main star, the lead of this movie, going out there and doing promo for it, it is going to flop. There's no way around it. Paul, the director, put everything he could into this project, but Amazon, which outbid multiple studios for the project, is reportedly furious. The film has been completed since April 2024, and test screenings were phenomenal. Audience raved about Blake's and Anna's performances. It was supposed to be a smash hit. So it's crazy to think that these two actresses, they don't like each other, but they were able to turn out a pretty good movie. Yet it's not going to go anywhere because of Blake refusing to promote it. So Amazon is pissed that they bought the rights to this, and now they're like, you know what, screw this film, we're never going to release it.
However, fans have pointed out subtle social media clues, such as Kendrick no longer interacting with Lively's posts and allegedly muting her on Instagram. The speculation has only fueled further intrigue, with many wondering whether the tension between the two actresses will affect the film's performance at the box office.
Both of you are very active on social media, and there are a lot of people have opinions about you. How do you kind of just like, you know, not let it affect you at all?
Everyone's opinion of me is just so positive. I do let it affect me. I do. Because everyone's like, you're great, and I'm like, I know.
You're not great. Blocked.
Yeah.
Do you block people ever?
No, I've muted some people. Now that it's a function on Twitter and Instagram, there's a couple people that I have muted.
Good.
Yeah.
You can mute people on Instagram?
Yeah, it's a new feature.
Really?
I know. Get excited.
While Lively has faced scrutiny over her handling of the legal battle, Baldoni has also come under fire. In addition to his legal troubles, he recently launched a website detailing his lawsuit and releasing alleged text exchanges between him and Lively. This move has been widely criticized, with some arguing that it's an attempt to manipulate public opinion ahead of the trial. His decision to publicize private messages has raised ethical concerns, with many questioning whether it will impact his career in the long run.
Justin Baldoni has now released his website of receipts. This is something that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have been trying to get their legal team to stop Justin from doing, being allowed to publish this website. But it is here for everyone to go and view the amended complaint and also this timeline of relevant events. Timeline of relevant events includes everything from when Justin bought the rights to the movie It Ends With Us to when he says Colleen asked him if he wanted to play Ryle. Then we get into this new information, okay, where Justin and his team have looked into the metadata of the New York Times website, and they believe that Blake had been working with the New York Times since October to write this story about what happened with her and Justin. This is something that was talked about on TikTok, and Justin's team has clearly been made aware of this, and they are bringing all of these receipts to the public, all in an attempt to clear his name from the things that have been said in Blake's complaint about him. There's over 200 pages to go through in terms of the timeline of events. There's definitely a lot more details to come once everyone sits and really digests this information, but this has come out.
The controversy has not only affected the careers of Baldoni and Lively, but has also drawn in other Hollywood figures. Ryan Reynolds, who has publicly supported his wife throughout the ordeal, has also faced backlash. Additionally, Taylor Swift, a close friend of Lively, has reportedly distanced herself from the situation. Insiders claim that Swift previously advised Lively to tone down her outspoken nature, but has since avoided taking a stance on the legal battle.
Now you see text messages in this lawsuit from Blake Lively comparing herself to the heroine of Game of Thrones, the fiercest female character we've seen in years, Khaleesi. That's her riding her dragon. She's the mother of dragons in Game of Thrones. And that's what Blake Lively says in a text message, that she too has her dragons, Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. That's, again, believed to be the other person. And that they are powerful advocates for her. And while it seems to be said like, I'm so lucky that I have them as great storytellers to help me rewrite the script, what Brian Friedman alleges is, you'll go along or I'll unleash my dragons on you, you loser who no one's ever heard of.
As the case unfolds, industry insiders speculate that both parties will eventually seek a settlement rather than proceed to trial. Legal experts suggest that the case could follow a path similar to other high-profile celebrity lawsuits, where both sides agree to resolve the matter privately to avoid further damage to their reputations.
Why are people generally on Team Baldoni versus Team Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, TriniTEA, Swift, and all the rest?
It really feels like a modern-day David and Goliath. He's David, and people see themselves in him, and Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are these very famous, very wealthy people using their power and influence to totally exert control over his film and then make multiple threats, not just to him, but also to the film's distributor, Sony. And also this issue of bullying and false allegations. A lot of people have dealt with bullying, and maybe some also with false allegations, seemingly false. You know, it hasn't yet been proven in a court of law, but hopefully that will happen if it doesn't get settled before March 2026, when Judge Lyman in New York set the start date.
For now, both Baldoni and Lively are focused on navigating the fallout from their legal battle. Baldoni's emotional interview has given him a new wave of public sympathy, but it remains to be seen whether it will influence the court's decision.
The internet's buzzing with speculation that there was more happened behind the scenes. I believe this. I believe that she liked him. She kind of fell for him. Those scenes were super steamy. Like, they had great chemistry. You could see that in the movie. And she was very kind of flirtatious in that video when they were kind of dancing side by side. And I think there was like text messages going back and forth. I think Ryan Reynolds saw something. I think then he got involved. Then he's poking fun on the Deadpool movie, the nice pool comments and all that stuff about him. And so I feel like to get out of it, this whole thing was constructed. He was putting pressure on me.
Really?
Maybe it's a stretch. I don't know. Like, but I just feel like she's so like she will not back down. Maybe it's narcissism as well.
That was what makes me think that something nefarious did happen.
Ultimately, the feud between Baldoni and Lively has become one of the most talked about Hollywood scandals in recent memory, with allegations, countersuits, and leaked evidence dominating headlines. The case serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of power dynamics in the entertainment industry.
And we talk about for a second how this was Justin Baldoni at the movie premiere of his own movie, in the basement with his friends and family, because he could not be around Blake Lively. I posted about this yesterday, but Justin Baldoni is suing Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Blake's publicist, Leslie Sloan, for $400 million. I read through all 179 pages of that freaking complaint, and there is some interesting stuff in there. As we have previously heard about, Justin was asked to not go to the premiere of the movie. In the end, he decided that he was going to go, but there was going to be 2 separate screenings, one for Blake and one for him and his friends and family. There's texts that show that he was upset by this. Editors on his team were also upset by this. He included images of where him and his friends and family had to go once Blake arrived onto the carpet. There's something so crazy to me about the fact that he bought the rights to make this movie and that this is where he ended up, in the basement with a bunch of water bottles. And it seemed they were making the most of it, kind of making fun of how horrible the situation was. But this is just so crazy to me that this was really his movie, and this is where he was.
Whether justice will be served remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: this legal battle is far from over, and the world will be watching every step of the way.
With more pressing matters, as wife Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's legal teams face off for the first time in court.
We're going to move as quickly as we possibly can and prove our innocence in a world where sometimes people judge you before they give you a chance.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.